U.S. military today retaliated against Iraqi militants after officials say U.S. forces were attacked at an airbase west of Baghdad. There have now been at least 65 attacks against U.S. forces in Iraq and Syria and at least 62 injuries since October 17th. 8 people were hurt in today's attack. NBC News Pentagon correspondent Courtney Kuby joins us now with more. Courtney, I understand you have some breaking news for us. Walk us through what you know tonight and what do people need to understand about this continuation of incidents as it relates to U.S. military forces abroad.
Yeah, Ellison, so just moments ago, we had confirmation from the U.S. military that they carried out 2 more strikes in Iraq late today, south of Baghdad. Now, why this is significant is because this is all in response to an attack on Al-Assad Air Base on Monday. This attack stands out from the other 65 plus that we've now learned about since October 17th because it was carried out using a short-range, close-range, actually, ballistic missile. The group that carried this out, Kataib Hezbollah, is an Iranian-backed militia group. That means they're funded, they're trained, they're equipped by Iran. But this is a new capability beyond what we have seen from these previous attacks, which have generally been drones, mortars, maybe even some rockets. The U.S. military, when that attack was carried out yesterday, they immediately responded. There was an AC-130 gunship in the air that saw the ballistic missile fire. It was able to target, track, and fire on the militants responsible for firing that missile, striking them in their vehicle, killing several of them. But now, about 24 hours later, the U.S. carrying out 2 more strikes. The facilities that they struck, again, south of Baghdad, are supposed to be a command and control center and an operations center. Defense officials saying that late tonight that they believe the strikes were successful. They do believe there may have been some Kataib Hezbollah militia fighters present at the time, but they can't say for now whether for certain anyone was killed or how many there may have been, Ellison.
Courtney, as this story progresses and as we get more information and people just continue to follow this, what would you say is something that people should watch for just as this story continues to develop? What stands out to you and what could happen next?
So what's really significant here is that the strikes the U.S. has taken now are in Iraq. Previously, all of these retaliatory strikes that the U.S. had taken had been in northeast Syria. Why that's significant is the political situation in Iraq. Defense officials had said they did not expect these sorts of strikes to occur in Iraq because they were worried that it would put pressure on the Iraqi government to listen to the Iranian regime, who has wanted the U.S. military out of the region, but specifically out of Iraq. That's one of the reasons we hadn't seen strikes in Iraq. But the fact that, again, this ballistic missile was fired on al-Assad, injuring some U.S. service members and damaging a building on the base, that has compelled the U.S. to take the immediate strike with the AC-130 gunship and now these additional strikes, trying to target the specific individuals who were carrying out this attack, this ballistic missile attack. But what people should really watch for here is whether we see more of these close-range ballistic missiles. Defense officials here tonight are saying this is really an escalation over the previous attacks on bases. And I have to say, we talked to a defense official late tonight who specifically said that Iran is responsible, not just the Iranian-backed group, but Iran is responsible for this attack on al-Assad. It does seem like the situation is quietly and slowly escalating here, Ellison.
Wow. Courtney Kuby with amazing reporting as always. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.